YouTube, welcome back, everybody. The stream's been on and off. We've been having some weather here in San Diego. Today, it's going to be nice. So thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like button for me. We got Namasteve here. If you don't know, we got a great crowd here. We're going to get started really soon. So Namaste, breathe deep. Here. Hey. Good over here. Can you hear me? Good over here. I think we're good. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday morning Oceanfront Flow. As always, really nice to be here with you. Thanks for taking the time, everybody. That sun's coming out any moment now. It should be out for a while. If you're new, my name is Steve. I'm guiding us through. It's an all levels flow, just designed to hit the reset button, take care of everything physically, mentally, just return to a deeper level, a healthier level of being, that parasympathetic state. So I'm glad you're here. Let's get started in child's pose, please. Whoa. Check. Check. No, we don't need this anyway. Here in child's pose, just take a few moments. Notice the sound of the ocean. Feel that cool ocean air around you against your skin. Notice anything along the lines of soreness, tightness, resistance, whatever's bubbling to the surface. And that's going to continually happen throughout this practice. So we're going to try to keep paying attention, but let's begin the meat of the practice here, everybody, by exhaling everything out. Very good, nice and slow. Through your nose. Take a really big inhale, fill up. Good, and then through your mouth, exhale, clear and empty everything out. Beautiful. Once again, inhale through your nose, just maybe a little bit bigger. And through your mouth, exhale, clear it out. Who are we looking for? One more, inhale. And exhale, empty and clear everything out. Really good. Seal your lips now. And just like you were doing, breathe in through your nose, pull it in really, really deep, get big from the inside out. But keep your lips sealed. Exhale, draw your navel in and up, gently guide and push your breath out. Let's go just like that. Inhale, invite and allow the breath to flow in really big and deep. Lips stay sealed. Exhale, gently pushing the breath out. A little engagement of your core there. Navel in and up. And let's just start to move it like that. Inhale. And exhale. Take it on and balance the inhales with exhales. And since our breath has a direct effect on our state of being, our quality of mind, this deep, meditative, balanced breath, well, the idea is to return us to just a balanced state, a state of equanimity. So make this practice healing today. You know, for some of us, we might just want to drop a knee here and there. For some of us, we might want to take like 10, 15 child's poses. For others still, you might want to push through and make this really fiery. Whatever you want to do, right? This is your healing meditation. I commend you for showing up. Breathe deep, do make it healing. And of course, thank yourself for being here, right? Positive internal dialogue is something that can have a huge, huge effect on our life. Inhale. Exhale. Where'd it go? Inhale. Ease your way on up to tabletop, all fours. Really good. And then exhale, curl your toes. Lift your hips high to the sky. Most of y'all are very familiar. The downward, the facing, and doggy. Beautiful. Close your eyes. Feel out this downward facing dog. There's a lot more that's going to bubble to the surface than you had in child's pose, right? This is going to expose that tightness in your hamstrings from just getting out of bed. Same with our shoulders. Going to expose a lot of places we need to do work, and that's good. Breathe really big, everybody. Spread your fingertips really, really wide. Good. Now, put just at least a little bend in your knees, and then try to press your hips even higher. Everybody. Head dropping, chin to chest. Deep, full breath in. And that slow, calming breath out. Let's do another one of those, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Angle, step your feet wider. Angle your heels in, toes out. Walk your hands back towards your feet. And as you do, bend your knees and squat down deep into Malasana, frog pose. Now, try to bring your feet flat. So for a lot of us, our feet are going to be wider. And for some of us, this posture doesn't work. So you could skip it or keep your hands down for like a little bit of support. But try to press your heart forward. Try to lengthen your spine. And, you know, a lot of us, again, just got out of bed. So our inner thighs, our hips are starting to feel this. Yeah. That's a really, really good thing. You know, in our yoga practice, in vinyasa and power yoga, we never just rush into those first warm-up flows, right? This is an integration series to prepare our body and to help drop our mind into our body as well. Breathe well. Inhale. Exhale. Another full breath. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, we're going to release to forward fold. So straighten your legs, dive your torso down. Heel toe your feet to about hips width apart. Okay, bend your knees at least a little bit here, y'all. Good. Now, why not swim your hands behind your head, or excuse me, behind your back. Interlace your fingers with that little bend in your knees. Let's find a halfway lift. Come up, pull your shoulders back, broaden across your heart. Good. See if you can keep your hands, and then exhale, just fold down deep. Head dropping down, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Keep drinking up, soaking up that ocean air. And keep moving it out, just at a really balanced pace. You're doing great. Take an inhale here. Good. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Take an inhale, find a halfway lift. Flat back, breathe it in. And then exhale, fold and plant your palms and walk it on out to plank pose, high push-up position. Steady your gaze. Deep diaphragm breathing. We call this Ujjayi pranayama. Now, this little integration series is almost like, it's really basic. You know, we do it quite often here. A little hamstrings, a little chest, a little hips. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, lower all the way down to your chest. Now let's start to open the spine, but be gentle. Slide your hands back a couple inches, untuck your toes, tops of the feet stay down. Let's pick our hands up on the first one, huh? Inhale, chest lifts up. Probably just a couple inches on this first one, right? Because the hands are up. Exhale, we take her back down, and then we do it again. Inhale, lift up. Use those muscles in your lower back, everybody. And exhale, take her back down. Set your hands down and press a little bit, huh? Inhale, lift up a little bit further. Our shoulders are back. We're trying to feed our heart through. Exhale, take it right back down. And then go two more. Two more. You know, you want to be gentle, but you want to feel as if you're doing some work. You're getting something done. Awesome. Exhale, take her back down. Let's press the hands and knees here. Hands and knees. Let's take 5 cat and cows. Just a little bit more spinal work. Most of y'all know it, right? You look up on your inhale, you dip your stomach down, and then you exhale, you round that, you reverse that motion, navel draws up. The middle of your spine to the sky, chin to chest. 4 more. If there's some extra movement you want to throw in there, cool. After those couple, curl your toes, lift your hips high to the sky, downward facing dog. And take an inhale, press your hips back. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. And then from here, that little bend in your knees, right, is going to make this really easy to just roll up vertebra by vertebra. That would mean your head and neck are the last to come up, Rach. Hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. And just think about what your intention is to show up to your mat here today. What it is you intend to get from this practice. You're going to give a lot, but is it the physical vitality, the mental clarity, the emotional balance? Or maybe it's your first time here. If that's the case, set the intention that you're just open to what this practice has to give us. But if you have that intention in mind, bring yourself into that feeling tone of already being there. Breathe well. Thank yourself once again for being here. And let's get her done. Eyes open, release your hands, palms facing forward. Now inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky, everybody. You could lean it back a little bit because that usually feels pretty good, yeah? Awesome. Exhale, fold all the way down. A little bend in your knees allows you to lay your torso out long with a little less pressure on your hamstring and lower back, right? Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, shift forward, and you can lower halfway down. Now, you can certainly drop to your knees. Elbows in, brother. Elbows straight back. Upward facing dog. They touch your side body. Shoulders back. And then exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing, doggy. Breathe well. Breathe deep. That little Ricky, it's a little bit narrow of a stance. If you walk your hands forward, or hands forward a little bit. I don't know how they do down dog on paddle boards, but breathe well. Head dropping down. Chin to your chest, brother. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs. There you go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, strong arms, hips pressed back. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Now take that full inhale to pull out through your chest. Find a halfway lift. Shoulder blades squeeze a little bit. Good. Exhale, fold down deep, dive in deep, and empty out. Inhale, rise. Float it all the way up high. Good. At the top, lean it back a little bit, but really try to stretch up and away. Beautiful. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Ride that breath all the way back down. It's Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower halfway down. Upward facing dog. Feed your heart through, tops of the feet down. See if you can lift your knees here. Elbows in, brother. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. Doggy. Little bend in your knees. Pressing your hips up high. So that integration series just starts to open up our body. This flow, Surya Namaskar A, which are taking our joints through pretty simple movements, and not quite their full range of motion, but we're getting there. We're just trying to approach this healing practice, therapeutic practice, in a really gentle way. And you can work hard here. Let's not mistake ourselves. You can work really hard, gently. Inhale, hips press back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Take an inhale, chest pulls out and your spine lengthens and resets. Exhale, fold down deep, dive in deep. Inhale, rise. Float it all the way up high. At the top, lean it back a little bit more. Heels and toes are all the way together, right? Exhale, fold all the way back down. Lay your torso out long and empty out. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward. You could drop to your knees. Take your elbows straight back. Let them touch your side body. Elbows touch your side body. Upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. I think we got it. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger, dogger, doggeroo. And it's one of those practices that you could pace yourself. Of course, well, I encourage you to do that, right? Not just go too hard out of the gate. But you could push a little bit if you wanted. 2 more breaths. 1 more flow on your own, Surya Namaskar A. I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. There's the big girl. Where's the big girl? You come say hi to the big girl.
Say hi.
You're a good girl. Hi, that's the big girl. What are you doing? Who are you looking at? Oh, you're looking at Ozzy. Stay there, Ozzy. You folks at home, hope you're having a great morning as well. Hope you're breathing well. Good job, everybody. Hips are going to be high. Head is dropping down. And all that stuff that you felt in the first downward facing dog, right? That just seems to be melting away slowly. Where there was tightness, we're creating some openness, some length. Where there was blockage, we're creating openness and freedom. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Bend your right knee, stack your hip now. There you go, right heel towards your left shoulder. Take a couple big circles, clockwise and counterclockwise. Good. If you want to flip your dog, if you want to take anything else, of course you're open, you're free to do that. Here for another, tell you what, let's just go for another 3, 2. Now bring your right hand back down. Inhale, right leg high, back up high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, bring knee towards your nose, chin to your chest. Pull your thigh up into your chest there. Maybe you can get forehead for 3, 2, beautiful. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. And then exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands. So you're in a low lunge, stack your knee right above your ankle. Now listen carefully. Inhale, step your left foot forward and across your right so the knife edges of your feet are touching, and find a halfway lift. Your left foot should be in the back. Exhale, fold down deep, dive in deep, and empty out. And then inhale, rise. Float it all the way up high to the sky. As you come up, grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then exhale, lean towards your right. Press your hips to the left and try to make this really, really sweet. Like if you're like me, get out of bed, you're a side sleeper, all that blood kind of pools there, and if you're stagnant throughout your day, that energy could get stuck there, but not us. Let's take one more. Inhale. Exhale, awesome. Inhale, come back to center, reach up high. Exhale, fold all the way down, that cross-legged forward fold, Uttanasana. Now inhale's a one-legged halfway lift. Your left leg lifts up and back. Bend your right knee a little bit. Okay, flex your left foot, spiral inward with your thigh. Bend your right knee a little bit and find a halfway lift in your upper torso. Breathe well, strong around your middle. Open up your arms and come to fly for airplane pose. Steady your gaze. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Soften your face. Oh, nice. Last, let's go another 3. We're going to step way back to low lunge in 2, so your hands will come to the ground. Take an inhale. And then exhale, step her way back to that low lunge. And then inhale, start to press your right knee straight. Come in and out of that front right leg. Like 3 or 4 times, right? We've done a little hamstring work, but not much. This might be too intense. So your hands are on the ground. You're straightening your leg and you're bending the knee. You're starting to just see what you're working with for about 3 or 4 breaths. Good. And then settle in with your legs straight enough just to get a good amount of sensation, right? This is the first really active hamstring stretch. Find another halfway lift. Your leg is straight, brother. Look up, lengthen out. And then fold into your hamstring just for a couple more breaths. There you go. Drop your head down. You control the intensity, of course, with all of this by how much you pull the hip back and how much you straighten the leg. We're just going to go back row, brother. Straighten your leg. Inhale. You're good, bud. I'm watching you too. Exhale. Take an inhale here. Good, everybody. Let's come right back into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance if you need it. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Good. So this is a really long stance. Depends, of course, on how tall you are, right? But you want right down the center of your mat, your right foot, and that's going to intersect the left arch of your foot that is also in the back center of your mat. And then steady gaze. Inhale. Get tall. Stretch your arms. Use strength to create length. And then exhale, sink a little bit. Sink a little bit. 2 more full breaths, y'all. Try to feel this everywhere. From the inside out. Inhale. Exhale, another full. Inhale. Exhale, the right. Inhale, start to reach, reach, reach. Lean it forward. And then exhale is your extended side angle pose. I'd probably go forearm to thigh, right? At least to start it out. Takes a while for me to warm up. You could go left hand to the sky. You know, you could take your left hand and start to reach towards the ocean and just pull out through that arm a little bit more. Really, really good. A whole lot cooking, but you could hold it for half an hour if you wanted, right? Let's make sure we're not dropping our ear on our right shoulder back there. So keep your head lifted. We're not here, right? Another full inhale. And if you're reaching through that left hand, bring your palm face down. Palm face down. Exhale, there we go. Stay low, inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your left hand down the back of your left leg. Look up over your right fingertips. Now, I know you're breathing, so you're doing well. I know you're probably feeling that right quadricep. That's a good thing. We need challenge to change. It's just how it is. Let's just go one more. Inhale, lifting, lengthening, lightening everything. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Lower, slow. Elbows tuck in, everybody. Nice job. Upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. And exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger, dogger, doggeroo. Ah, left leg. Breathe it on up. Yep. Bend your knee. Stagger that hip. And then go for it, y'all. Some movement with the knee, the hip. If you want to flip your dog, flip it. Good. Amazing. Last 3, 2, take left hand down. Inhale, left leg back up high. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. 5, maybe you can get forehead. 4, see if you can pull the thigh up. Awesome, Pete. 3, till that thigh is touching your chest. 2, inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands, knee above ankle. Inhale, right foot forward and across and back of your left, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down deep. Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up high to the sky. Grab your right wrist this time. And exhale, lean to your left towards Mission Beach. Straighten your arms. Chin away from chest over there. So throat open. Straighten those arms now, huh? Ah, there you go. Now we're talking. One more full breath, y'all. Inhale. Straighten those arms, brother. Exhale. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up here. Exhale, fold all the way down. Empty out completely. Now, inhale is this one-legged halfway lift, okay? Foot is flexing, you're spiraling towards the midline of your body, inward. And our right leg should be lifting over there, right leg. Okay, now bend your left knee a little bit, find a halfway lift, and open up your arms and take flight. Airplane pose. Steady gaze, steady breath, firm in that left quadricep, shoulder blades. It seems simple, but it's not easy, right? You're doing beautiful. 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more, take an inhale. And then bend your left knee, step your right foot way back. You're in a low lunge, hands to the ground. Begin to bend and straighten in and out of your front left leg. Right, that active, this like a long-legged pyramid pose, a long stance in a pyramid pose. If you want to modify, you can do that. Good. Settle in with your legs straight enough to get that, just the right amount of sensation. Look up and lengthen out. Left hip might pull back another inch. And then fold into that left hamstring. Drop your head down. And breathe, breathe, breathe. Let's take one more inhale here. And then exhale, just come right back down to that low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Good, so steady gaze, steady visual gaze, steady breath. Feed your cells, feed them. Sink deep, close your eyes, and then so active that you can feel it, the vitality in every one of your cells, but also notice your state of being, right? You feel this everywhere. It can be really uncomfortable, like you're in a storm, like a hurricane, right? But just like in a hurricane, if you breathe deeper, but if you keep going, you go deeper, you find the eye of the hurricane. It's calm there. You can reside there. That's within each and every one of us. Take an inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhales, extended side angle pose. And yoga just helps us reconnect to that. It helps us realize that peace is just below the surface. In the most turbulent times in your life, it's been there. We just got to access it. Remember, if you're reaching towards the ocean, your palm is facing down. Right shoulder rolling back. Amazing, y'all. How about another full breath in? Slow breath out. Reverse your warrior. Slide your right hand down the back of your right leg. Look up over the left fingertips. Now, check out, on a lot of us, that front left knee wants to lean inward, doesn't it? Really? 2 more breaths, y'all. Just 1 more, huh? Inhale, lift up and away. Breathe in. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Lower slow. Elbows tuck in. You could always skip this. Upward facing. Feed your heart through. And very good. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger, dogger. Doggeroo. Good, so we slowly just pick it up. We changed the movement, right? In that first flow, it was pretty straightforward. Closed hip. Now we've got some open hip. Okay, breathe well. And just know that we're going to leave no stone unturned. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, breathe your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, shoulders over wrist. Find plank in your body. Inhale, reach it high. Good, and then exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands, low lunge. Inhale, left foot steps forward and across behind your right, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down deep, dive in deep. Inhale, rise, float it all the way up high to the sky. Left foot is in back, so grab left wrist. Just one exhale, lean towards La Jolla. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up here. Good, take the whole exhale to spill your torso out long, Uttanasana. Now inhale, just a one-legged halfway lift. Look up and left leg lifts up and back. Exhale, bend your right knee, step it right back to low lunge. Inhale, straighten your front right leg. Not too much and not too little. Exhale, right back in, low lunge, y'all. Back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Open wide. Good. Exhale, lengthen, extend side angle pose. Stay low, and then inhale, ride your breath on up, reverse your warrior. Good. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Still a breath-based meditation. We just changed the movement a little bit. Upward face and feed it through. Exhale, hips high, dogger, doggeroo. Left leg, y'all. Inhale. Good, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Good, exhale, sweep it all the way through. Inhale, right forward, across, behind, you know what I mean. Exhale, fold down deep. Inhale, rise, take it all the way up. Here we grab right wrist. And then exhale, lean towards Mission Beach, just enough. Inhale, back to center, stretch up high. Exhale, fold and spill your torso out. Inhale, one-legged halfway, flat backy, look up and lengthen. Exhale, step it right back, low lunge. Inhale, straighten your front left leg, just to that perfect degree. Woo! Exhale, you're right back in, low lungerie. Inhale, warrior two. You know where you're going from here, right? Exhales, extended, side angle pose. I'm not quite sure they do over there. Reverse, big with that breath, soak it up. Exhale, take it on down, step it back, everybody. You're doing yourself a huge service. It's like a preemptive physical therapy. Hopefully, because you do this regularly, you'll never have to do that. Send your hips to the sky. Let's keep her moving, y'all. Right leg, inhale. Good, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach high. Good. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Inhale, left foot forward and across. Give me a halfway lifty. Exhale, fold down deep, dive in deep. Lead with your chest and inhale, rise. Float it all the way up high. Grab left wrist. Exhale, lean it sweetly. Back up, reach up and fill up here. Exhale, fold all the way down, empty out. Inhale, one-legged halfway, flat backy. Exhale, low lungy, step it way back. Inhale, stretch that hamstring till it speaks to you and it says something really nice. Exhale, take it right back down. Warrior two, open wide. Extend, side angle pose. Push your breath out. Reverse, inhale. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, y'all. Keep breathing. And downward facing. Left leg, inhale. Good, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sweep it all the way through. Inhale, right foot forward and behind. Halfway lift. Exhale, dive in a little bit deeper. Inhale, rise. Here you're grabbing right wrist. And exhale, you're taking it just a little bit deeper because you can. Inhale, back to center, stretch up high. Exhale, fold her down deep, everybody. Fold her down deep. One-legged halfway, flat backy. Exhale, step her way, way back. Inhale, hamstring stretch. Exhale, take her right back in. You know where you're going from here, everybody. That warrior flow. It's like a preemptive medication. A preemptive therapy. Maybe you don't know where you're going. I don't know. It doesn't matter. As long as you're breathing deep, that's cool. But you know, this is, God, I was reading statistics online the other day. Some of them really, really sad. You know, what's happened over the past year with teen suicides and stuff. But one statistic was like depression is up 85%. In this one study, 85%. You know what the most prescribed thing for depression is? It's this. It's this. Exercise, I mean. No, I don't mean. I mean Namasteve yoga class. No, exercise. Literally the most prescribed thing for depression. Right? It just gets your internal pharmaceutical factory percolating. Dopamine, serotonin, lowers cortisol. This is huge. Inhale, strong arms, hips pressed back. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between hands. Inhale, give me a halfway lifty. Give me a flat backy. Exhale, fold down deep. You'd think they'd have a better way to do that, right? Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach up high. God. Exhale, release, forward fold, straighten your legs, dive it on in. Do it again, y'all. Inhale, chair pose. Sink low, and especially when you use your big muscles, your thighs, your quadriceps, your hamstrings. Exhale, fold down deep. Inhale, chair pose, sink low, reach high. Stay here. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Rotate to your right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee or thigh. Pull your left knee in and turn your left hip back. We're here for 5. Hips pull back, head reaches out on the inhale. 4, you use that leverage to rotate on your exhale. 3, you can start to look down and shift the weight into your right foot too. Slower than you want to move. Inhale, left foot picks up. And then slow motion, exhale, step your left foot all the way back for that rotated version. You can take it in a couple different steps, brother. And drop your back knee if you want. Good. Y'all breathing? Right foot should be forward over there unless you're modifying for a certain reason. Press through your heel, reach through your head, inhale, and then use your leverage. Twist and ring out. And if you want to separate your hands, fly them wide, go for it. Let's go 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. See how you're on your thigh over there? Pick your whole torso up, not you. You're good, Floor. You're getting there. A little space between your rib cage and thigh. Thumbs at heart center. 1 more breath. Inhale. Twist a little bit. Oh, nice. Good. Exhale, release. Go ahead, walk your hands to the left, straighten both legs, and parallel your feet. Now from here, hands under shoulders, find a halfway lift. Look up. Turn your left toes out to 45 degrees. And then exhale, bend into your left knee. Take it to the back of your mat for Skandasana. So turn your right toes up. There we go. You can keep your hands on the ground there if you have sensitive knees for just a little bit more support. Take another full breath. Inhale. Exhale, good. Come back to center, walk your hands through that halfway lift under shoulders, turn your right toes out and then reverse it. Come to the front of your mat, turn your left toes up. Do whatever you got to do, right, to make this work in your body. And if it doesn't work, skip it. Let's go side to side a couple times. Inhale, back to center, halfway lifty. Exhale to the back, Skandasana. Inhale, center. Exhale to the front. Beautiful. 1 more each side, everybody. There we go. And then inhale, back to center, halfway lift, hands under shoulders. Exhale, walk your hands back to low lunge, top of your mat. Step your left foot back to your right, plank pose, high push-up. Squeeze your legs, ground into your left hand, and inhale, roll open to your right for that side plank pose that you're very familiar with. You could drop your left knee to the ground if you wanted. Forearm, or modify in any way that you need. Breathe. If you're feeling strong and you want to take that right leg up, go for it. Right hand towards the ocean. My island. Inhale, reach a little bit. Beautiful. Exhale, release to plank, and then we're just going to take it to the other side. Just a gingerly little Thursday morning flow, everybody. Nothing too complicated. Nothing too difficult for me. Lift those hips. Maybe left leg up. Left hand towards the ocean, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Move through your flow. I'll meet you right back and down, dog or yoke. Ooh, nice. And you breathe. Inhale. Inhale, strong arms, hips pressed back. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. Tucker, you coming to see me? Halfway lift, flat back. You come and see me? Exhale, fold down deep. Inhale, chair pose. Sink low, lift chest, reach high. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center and rotate to your left. Tucker, he wasn't coming to see me. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. Man. Pull your right knee back. Breathe, everybody. Really get the twist. Really work this. Work the posture and let it work for you. We're here for 5. So that transition in 4. Breathe, y'all. 3. Start to look down. Shift the weight into your left foot. 2. Slowly. Inhale, right foot picks up. Really, really slow. Step it all the way back. Do whatever you got to do to get there, everybody. There's no style points or anything. But Rachel, lift your torso up off your thigh. Just leave some space there. Right? I'm not here. I'm here. Good. And then work it. Work it a little bit. We got that nice, sweet stretch after this, everybody. So take 3 more breaths here. Maybe fly those arms wide, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Pull breath in deep. Keep flowing free. One more. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Release. Walk your hands to the right. I spotted him. He looked real lonely yesterday, walking by himself. Swim your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers at your lower back. Gonna find that halfway lift. Lengthen out. Exhale, fold down deep. Dive in deep. Good. One more breath, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, hands under shoulders. Release your hands down on your shoulders, that is. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, walk your hands to low lunge, top of your mat. Tell you what, let's just drop that back right knee to the ground and move to half pigeon pose from here. So heel toe it over. Okay, if this is too much on your hips or ankles, take it on your back. But if your hips are just tight, right, you just pull the heel in close to your body. Take an inhale, heart lifts, and then exhale, go ahead. Walk your hands out, drop your head down, and breathe. Breathe big, breathe well. You're doing phenomenal, spectacular, y'all. Stupendous. Man, gingerly flow here today, y'all. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're breathing well. Please, before you leave, hit that like button. That does me a huge service, and I thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thanks for your donation, your generosity. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. And we'll be back on Saturday, 10 a.m. Good, everybody. Let's walk our hands back in and just step it on back to that downward facing dog that you know so well. Hey, where you going? Where you going? Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale here, and then just step. You can just step your right leg through your hands. Take that half pigeon pose from there. One side's going to be different from the other. That's okay. We expect that. Make the adjustments. Walk your hands back, open heart. And exhale. Walk your hands out, drop your head down. And breathe, breathe, breathe. And you hear me say it all the time, you know, your voice is the voice that you hear the most. You hear it so much in your head that you don't even realize it. And by you, I mean we. So all I want us to do is see if we can become aware of it, because a lot of that internal dialogue can be negative. We become aware and just make it positive. You know, one of the last books I read, an expert in learning and many things brain, said that if we knew the power of our internal dialogue, we wouldn't talk to ourselves the way that we do. Myself included. Thank yourself for being here. That's a good way. Let's take one more down dog when you're ready. No rush at all. Now this one feels a whole lot different. I tell you what, personally, I'd still be bending my knees a little bit, right? Really press the hips high. You want a long, straight spine. But feel this down dog. Inhale. Exhale, good. Press your hips back, breathe in. Let's walk or float your feet all the way through to seated on your exhale. And let's take a seated forward fold. So take your legs out in front of you. Work the flesh out from your seat. Start with your knees bent a little bit. Take the whole inhale to reach your hands up high. And then take the whole exhale to fold and lay your torso out long. You can let your back round, right? If there's a lot of space between your belly and your thighs, go ahead and bend your knees a little bit, right? Be gentle. Or you could be more like her, who rolls out of bed middle of the night, does that. One more breath here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, right. Let's come back up. Palms face up, roll on your back, nice and easily. And once you get down there, let's take bridge pose. Bridge pose, Setsu Bandhasana, so bend your knees. Plant the soles of your feet so your knees are right above your ankles. Feet hips width apart. They're on the ground. Press into your feet, lift your hips high. Setsu Bandhasana, the bridge pose. Now, if you can interlace your fingers underneath you, maybe shimmy those arms in, that could be cool. Try to press your chest back towards your chin. Take your chin away from your chest. Maintain the arch in the back of your neck. Take about 3 more breaths. Inhale. Hey. Exhale. That was a long one for you today. Yeah. One more here, y'all. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Slide your hips to the ground. Separate your hands. Take your feet wide to the edges of your mat and let your knees rest together for broken bridge. And what that does is kind of widen your sacrum there. And then let's either do that again or move into our wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Feet are in the same position. Bend your knees, plant the soles of your feet. Okay? If you're going to bridge, we were just there. If you're going to wheel, take your hands back by your ears. Your thumbs face you, your fingers face forward. Get your bearings, and then press it on up when you're ready. Knees in towards each other. Right, inner quadriceps engaged. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And bridges, stay right here. Wheels will meet in bridge in 2. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Take an inhale here. Good. Bridges again. Stay right there. Wheels come down to bridge. Take your hands to your sacrum. Not underneath your sacrum, on your sacrum. So your elbows are in the ground, right? Take your elbows in a little bit. On your back, your lower back. How about that, everybody? That's your sacrum. So take it, okay. Now take our right leg high to the sky. Good. And now your elbows are underneath you. You're supporting yourself. Now you can take your left leg up high as well. Right here. By whatever means necessary, both hands high, unless you're not doing shoulder stand. If you got neck, shoulder, back issues, whatever, take your toes towards the ground and back of your head. If you can touch the ground, great. If not, it's okay. Either way, try to straighten your legs. Knees away from face. Breathe, everybody. You got to breathe. I know it's tough. And then either stay here or hands to middle back and straighten up for shoulder stand. Elbows in a little bit. There you go. That'll help you. Take an inhale. And bend your knees to your forehead, ears, or to the ground, the sides of your head. Bring your palms face down along your side body and then just roll down, nice and slow. When your hips touch, legs extend high, and then the heels lower down really slow. Last little bit of core work. And then when your heels touch, your legs are straight out in front. Point your toes. Legs are on the ground, y'all. Pointing our toes. Lift your hips up high, or excuse me, lift your chest up. Come up to your forearms, right? Like you're on the beach, just kind of looking at the waves. And then drop your head back for fish pose, Matsyasana. Good, everybody. Press up, chin to your chest, lay on your back. Let's take happy baby pose. Spinal twist of your choosing. Hit both sides evenly, of course. And when you're all good, back to center. You can pull your knees in one more time. And then just let it all go. Legs fall out. Toes open, palms face up. Lay back, close your eyes. Let's take an inhale here through your nose. And then through your mouth, exhale, clear it out. Once again, inhale through your nose. Exhale, empty out. One more, inhale. Hold full. Release. Release. Breath becomes natural. Everything softens. Savasana. What are you doing, buddy? Huh? Feel that cool ocean breeze on your skin here. Again, start to invite your breath in, wiggle your fingertips, your toes. If you like to roll on your side, that's right there for you. And then if you'd like to make your way to seated, just find an easy, really easy way to get there. Notice how you feel, everybody. Your state of being. This is balanced, this is healthy, this is a healing state. One that yoga returns us to, so it means something and it matters that you show up to your mat. I commend you for doing so, and I thank you for allowing me to guide you through. Please thank yourself, and I also thank you for your donations, your generosity. I started this donation-based practice 13 years ago because it was expensive back then. It hasn't gotten any cheaper, so thank you for honoring the system we use here. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste, everybody. Oh, shit. Sucks, I mean. Woo, great job, everybody. Went a little over, a little more than normal today. Sorry. Nice work. Yeah. Everybody, I appreciate you. We'll see you at 10 a.m. Saturday. If you're new, I leave a donation bin on my front porch, right across the street. 2 big palm trees. Most of y'all know in the back of the benches, Venmo QR codes. Again, thank you so much for honoring that system, and we'll see you Saturday, 10 a.m. Folks, if you're still online with us, I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. We'll see you Saturday, y'all. Enjoy your day.